things that should be a must-have for any mother or father that are dealing with a newborn. It should be based on what you put in their nursery. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an overview of things I think you need to have in your nursery. So let's go ahead and see if I can show you a little bit. So we'll just do like a quick room overview. You can see we have the closet here, a bed, and I'll explain that in a while why that's a must. And then in this corner you can see the nursery setup, the diaper changing station, which is definitely crucial too. And then most importantly, every night you're gonna want a good rocker for you and your wife. So you have those things. Now let's start over here at this closet. So it looks pretty complex, pretty expensive and everything. It's really not. This closet right here, you can get the setup at Menards or at any like hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's, and just install, and then these little frames just clip in, good to go. You have your drawers, as you can see with this one, we can fit all the baby stuff. And you can go ahead and like prep ahead of time if you want. You can put your newborn stuff 0 to 3 months, 6 to 8, 9 to 12, and then you can go and do your storage bins from your baby shower. So I think this is a perfect idea if you have in the closet. It even comes with a pull-out hamper right here. All right. So next thing that I would like to show is this bed. It's nice if you don't want to have a bassinet laying in the same room as your master bedroom and you have an extra room for the nursery. Go ahead and put a bed in it. You can get a nice bed like this one off Amazon, probably like 120 bucks. Then from there, you can sleep well at night, knowing your baby's right over here. Take care of him or her at the beginning until they start getting older. So next, I would say, is a rocker. Rocker like this one, you can get Ashley furniture wherever. I mean, to have one that fits you and your spouse. I'm 6 foot, my wife's like 5'3", so it was hard to find something like this, but you find the right one, it's perfect. Okay, so next, we did have a fridge and stuff here to put like the breast milk in, but I'll show you that is on the same floor, just one room over, and I'll explain why. Having the fridge here initially was a great idea until we realized the room started getting a little hot at night, and it was because of the fridge. The fridge was just heating the room a little bit. So to keep that temperature cool for the baby is keeping that fridge out. So right here, we have like a little clock. It's like cheap, super cheap. Tells the temperature in the room as well as the time. Time is crucial because when you have a newborn and you are going out and getting all the breast milk or bottle feeding on and off every 2 hours, 3 hours, you're gonna wanna know what time you better last. And that right there could be a lifesaver when you wake up instead of having to stare at your phone. So, all right, I will say with this rocker, another thing on Amazon, super cheap. Buy a nice little stand. You can put all of your breast pump stuff, baby stuff, diapers, have it ready to go. As we get down over here, we have the diaper baby changing station. This is like connected to the crib. Great idea. Another thing you could find at any baby place or Amazon. We have bags down here for your diapers, and as well, highly recommend getting this it's like Pinxav. I don't know how you say it, but anyways, highly recommend this stuff. It's been around for a long time, decades. It's very trusted. Your baby's gonna be pooping all the time. You're gonna need this to put on their bum to get rid of that little ring rash that goes around their butt, to keep them from having that diaper rash that all babies hate. So good stuff to get. I'll put it in the link below, description below. Next, gonna need a thermometer. Always have a thermometer, because yes, you can check the temperature in the room, but You don't know if the baby's hot, cold, in their swaddle or their blanket. It's good to have. So this, you can use all the way up to like their teen, like, you know, young teen years. Just goes in their ear. Just check, stick it to their ear. Little temp. It's green if it's good. It's orange, yellow if it's not, red if it's bad. So always good to have. Biggest thing though, gonna be the diapers, having to run everything ready right here, and the wipes. I would add that this thing right here is good to have. Diaper Genie. Just look it up. You're gonna need one. Must have. All right. So now we're back over here by the crib. We already know it's good to have a camera. You're gonna want it out of your infant's reach. Obviously, newborn, you put them away, and this side, they're gonna be too small to even grab at it, which works for now. Eventually, this will have to get moved to a different location, but for now, as an infant, it works. Next thing that's good to have is a humidifier, because depending on the humidity in your house, if you have a humidifier or dehumidifier hooked up to your furnace, then you can regulate it that way. If you don't, or you don't know, it's just good to have a humidifier. Then you're in safe. So just take distilled water, good to go. So the last thing I want to go over that's worth having, especially because when you leave the hospital, you're a little nervous at first taking care of a newborn. So to help regulate that stuff that the nurse would typically do for you, there's this thing called little Owlet. So it comes in different sizes. So as your baby grows, you can put it on their feet. But initially you'll just, this is magnet, so it pulls off. It's like a charging dock. But this ring light turns green when it's on the baby and it's showing that it's good. And this just goes on their foot. And they can't even feel it and they sleep well. My baby sleeps well. And it will keep their vitals for you on your phone. You just download the app that it comes with. And it will check their pulse. It will check their oxygen to make sure your baby's good. It'll track their sleep cycles. And it's just good to have. So you can sleep at ease. And your phone will alert you. This thing will alert you by going off with a song, like a baby song. This will stay green, like I said, if the baby's doing fine. Yellow for connection issues. Purple for some others. And then, yes, it will go red or alert you if baby needs attention. So those are the things I would say are essential for a nursery. Hope you enjoyed this video. Anything I've kind of went over, I will put the links to those in the description. None of this stuff I'm promoting by any way. I'm just doing it to show you what I have. So yeah, hope you enjoy. All right, like I said, just one room over is where we keep the fridge currently right now. And yes, we have another clock. Why? Because it's just good to have those times when you're tired and you just can glance over at the time and you'll know right away, okay, I fed it last at this time. You know, woke up, fed the baby, so on and so on. So next thing I recommend, for us, we have like this dresser, right? So we don't want anything kind of leaking, so you can buy these like rubber mats on Amazon, just like as always, because you can find everything on Amazon. And you get these mats to dry your, you know, bottle drying station, as well as your breast pump drying station. Next thing I recommend having next to the nursery up with you is a bottle warmer. Very simple. Put in like 2.5 milliliters of water here, go dump it into this, throw in your bottle, push the button, steams the bottle up perfectly. Boom, now you have breast milk ready in bottles if you're doing that, if your wife's pumping a lot. Next, you're gonna want a large bottle cleaning, sanitizing station right here. This thing should go on your wish list for your nursery if you do not have one already, or your baby registry. Dr. Brown's, very simple, has a top rack, put all your stuff, breast pump stuff, bottle, cap, tops, the nipples, etc. And then this closes with this button, and you can lift up here, and as you can see, you can fit everything in here. And this thing just pulls out it takes very little water, like 3 ounces of distilled water, which you just pour in, and then push the button down here and start it very quickly. Sanitizes everything. All right, so back to here. We have the pen. We have breast milk bags. You can fill up your breast milk bags if your wife's pumping more than she needs at the time for the baby. Throw those in the freezer. You can store them in the fridge for now till you go to your main fridge to put them in the freezer. So, as you can see in here, it's also crucial because then you can have your snacks for you when you wake up. Your wife's tired, you're tired, you don't have to go far, you're there. Then you can store breast milk, bottles ready to go, whatever you need until your wife gets breastfeeding, or if you guys are just choosing to pump. So, and in that case, you're really gonna wanna store your milk. So, just good to have everything here ready to go for you and the baby. And as I said before, we put it in this room because this fridge, just like all fridges, get hot, a little hot, right? So it varies the temperature in the room. So this is like an office / bedroom, so it's perfect for us because no one's sleeping here at night. So good to have. This nursery, you're set. You're good to go. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you would, just like and subscribe. And this is just me showing how to do it yourself and do it the best way. Learn from the best, learn from others, and anything I can do, I'm going to show you guys to make your life easier after I found out life hacks. Thanks. Bye.